lock. On to heat number 4. Final heat of the 100-metre breaststroke. All 10 lanes in use. A couple of first-timers today as well, but there are a couple to keep an eye out for, particularly in lane 5. Asher Smith-Franklin, gold in the 200-metre, used final yesterday. He can be one to watch here. Silver for Rodron Berdnik. Now, he impressed us, absolutely blitzing the heat in the morning with the 200-metre freestyle, and got silver in the evening as well. So, a very accomplished swimmer.
For sure. I think another one to watch is also in lane number 4, Jumagali, who got a bronze in Tokyo for this particular event. So we are expecting good points from Jumagali.
His first event of this Citi Para Swimming World Series Singapore. Very interesting. Like again, we touched back on yesterday, and everybody wanted to get rid of the cobwebs. Certain athletes just want to go for their own events, don't they? And that's exactly what Nudalet Zumargali is doing from Kazakhstan.
Yeah, but some swimmers, you know, they do better when it's a cold swim. It's the first swim of their season. It's the first swim of their whole races. Some people need a bit of time to warm up.
Well, I don't think Zumargali needs much time to warm up, because he has absolutely nailed that. 30.86 is the fastest 50 that we've seen so far in these heats.
Really powerful strokes. You can tell he's not too high above the water, just powering through.
Rodion Berdnik as well is looking strong over there in lane number 1. Asher Smith-Franklin as well from New Zealand in lane 5 is looking pretty solid as well. Again, there's a mix of all the different classifications, but as you can see there, that is absolutely solid from those first 3 athletes. And, well, as you can see, Colin Soon coming through. He's going to just drop down. It's a good swim from him, after watching his sister swim a little bit earlier on. And this is going to be very interesting in lane 7. Do Tan Hai is going to come through with a big number. And that is a pretty solid number as well from the SB5 athlete. That is a solid performance and swim from him.
The Heat 4 swimmers really coming through with their fastest times and highest points posted.
Pavel Kuklin from NPA, and we've got our second record here in Singapore at the OCBC Aquatic Centre. It's an Asian record, and it goes to Nudalet Zumargali. That is an Asian record that is here in the pool that we've just witnessed this morning. So we've seen 2 records now throughout this meet, 1 on each day so far.
I think there was a previous Asian record earlier this morning, but this is the second Asian record for...
There was, wasn't there?
Yeah.
I thought AS came up a little bit earlier on. We'll clarify and we'll touch up on that, but this is the men's that have gone through there, and you said keep an eye out for lane 4, Zumargali.
I did some research, yep.
You've obviously done a lot more than I did. But again, this is your event, so you should know all the breaststroke swimmers.
They're all my friends.
So you mean you spoke to him? That's what comes through to finalise and complete the race. And, well, what a solid swim that was in an Asian record.
That concludes our heats in the men's 100-meter breaststroke.
I know one thing, Teresa, you are going to have an absolute massive smile a little bit later on, because this is going to be a very competitive game and swim a little bit later on. So the results look like this. There with the Asian record, a 9.66 points is Zumargali. Will he be able to do that later? But Berdnik, who blitzed everything yesterday, is close, as is Do Tan Hai. Those 3 with over 900 points. mean that it will be very, very close. Confirmation again. Joshua Wilmer is close as well, only a point behind that 900 mark, as is Asher Smith-Franklin. We can expect an absolute cracker a little bit later on.